Hello and welcome. Today we're going to take the important parts of leaf. So in case of angiosperms, we have got the leaf, which is very important part of a plant because leaf has got many functions. We can say the leaf. So we have angiospermic leaf. Now in angiosperms, which are basically flowering plants. So angiosperms, which are called the flowering plants, we have angiosperms. These are flowering plants. So we have a lot of flowers on them. The leaf, in case of angiosperms, takes part in different activities. The most important point is what is called photosynthesis. So this is photosynthesis. It is basically synthesizing food in the presence of sunlight and other important compounds. Now we have one more function of a leaf, which is called transpiration. The transpiration is very important because transpiration is a kind of osmoregulation in plant, and also it pulls water from soil to atmosphere, thereby acting as a vascular transporting energy. That means it is a kind of pump by which water moves from roots to leaves, and with the movement of water it carries different chemicals with it. It carries phytohormones, it carries minerals, it carries other important chemicals. Now if you're going to see the leaf in angiosperms, it is basically of two types. We have dicot leaf, which is called the dorsoventral leaf because it has two surfaces, dorsal surface and ventral surface. So this is dicot leaf. The leaf has got two surfaces. Now if we see the leaf, this is upper surface of a leaf, this is lower surface. Upper surface is also called the ventral surface and this is called the dorsal surface. The ventral surface is very soft, it is oily, and the lower surface is dry. It has got the veins visible on it. Now if we see the leaf of the monocots, for example grasses, maize, oats, etc., the leaf is called isobilateral leaf because there is no dorsoventral surfaces. Both surfaces are equal. Now one more important, the dicot leaf has got the upper epidermis, then it has got the lower epidermis, and between two epidermises there is present what is called mesophyll. The mesophyll has got two types of cells. Basically it is a parenchymatic tissue. The mesophyll has got PALISADE parenchyma, then we have which is called spongy parenchyma. Between this spongy parenchyma and PALISADE parenchyma there is a sheath with, of cells which is called a bundle sheath, and inside bundle sheath we have xylem on upper side and phloem on lower side. In dicot leaf, the lower epidermis has got which is called stomata. Now stomata is basically an opening in epidermis which takes oxygen, different we can say gases inside, and in case of transpiration the water moves through the stomata towards outer environment. Now the difference between dicot and monocot leaf is that in case of dicots, the leaf has got two epidermises, but lower epidermis has got stomata, and there are no stomata present on upper surface, upper epidermis. But in case of monocots, both the epidermises have got stomata, and upper epidermis has got some important cells which are called bulliform cells or motor cells, which are used in rolling of a leaf. And again here we will find spongy and palisade parenchyma and bundle sheath cells and vascular bundles having xylem and phloem because they are conjoint closed. Now important thing is that the leaf takes this water mineral through this root that reaches up to the leaves. The water is lost through stomata by a process called transpiration, and which is very important, which has got different theories for it, transpiration pool theory. Now in case of leaves, we will find that there are bundle sheath cells which are very regulatory cells, in fact a regulatory sheath present around vascular bundles. Now phloem is present on lower side, which takes different food, synthesized in leaf in presence of sunlight. It moves this solute, this food, to storage organ. Then from storage organ it again is transported to other important destinations, which is called this is called bi-directional transport. Now leaf is very important. It, after having the season, the leaves fall, many plants, and the food present inside petiole is driven back, taken back, and moved to important part of plant. Now angiosperms and gymnosperms, the leaves are different because in gymnosperms you will find different modifications. For example, in case of pinus, these are called needle leaves because they have rolled in order to minimize the water loss, and this is an important adaptation. In case of xerophytic conditions or different conditions where there is a less amount of water present in soil, or even soil is present, water present in soil, it cannot be taken by plants. In case of halophytes, they have different mechanism. So overall, the leaf is very important organ for transpiration, for photosynthesis. So this can act as a vascular system, or we can say heart, as in case of animals, and it also acts as a two arms of a plant because they synthesize food, they make food. Plant is autotroph and it takes food, it makes food inside leaf. And this is all about leaf. One more important section we are dealing is the translocation of phloem, next topic. And thank you very much for listening, for watching this video. Okay.